Why didn't y'all tell me about the Real Housewives of New York a long time ago? Thanks to whoever in my comments suggested that the season just started and I dropped down in there and watched what was going on with them. I spent this week catching up and baby, I have enjoyed myself laughing at these drunk heifers in New York City. Want to talk about it? Here you go. Off of 3 glasses of wine and the Real Housewives of New York. The episode opens up with Countess Luann complaining about being in the basement room. Let me tell you something, Luann. When I die and is reincarnated, I want to come back as you. To have the luxury to be able to complain about the special accommodations that Ramona made just for you, that is privilege to another level. Catch this. Now, I've always dipped in and popped out when it comes to the Real Housewives of New York, so I know a little bit. I know about Dorinda. I know about Bethany. I know about Luann. I know about the lady that had the one leg. I know about Sonja or whatever the case may be. I know Tinsley back from her Paris Hilton high society days. Nevertheless, I have seen enough to know that Dorinda, Luann, you seem to always, you like Molly from Insecure. You never satisfied, you always got to complain about something and you delusional. Here it is, Ramona can't win for losing. She thought she did a good thing trying to accommodate your complaining ass spirit by giving you your own private suite downstairs. And quiet as it's kept, Luann, as horny as you is and how you try to holler at that damn tennis man, I would think that you would appreciate having a bedroom downstairs along from the rest of the girls so he could creep through your back door and you give him some of your itchy gitchy yah. But I guess you was too busy thinking you was gonna itch from the itsy bitsy spider. And speaking of the spider, Luann, you blew that situation way out of proportion. You acted as if Ramona's house had an arachnophobia infestation and like the house was just so damn musty you couldn't breathe. For God's sake, the lady does not live there full time. And let's not act like you so rich that you ain't never had a bug in your house or a spider in the windowsill or something of that sort. And what's most pathetic about it is the fact that you made all that bitching and moaning about leaving just to turn around and come back. That suggests to me, Luann, you didn't really want to leave. Your ass just wanted attention. You attention whore. Moving right along, Ramona plays tennis with them big ass Wendy Williams titties. Dorinda had me laughing my ass off in her confessionals when she was talking about Ramona hires the 80s way, good looking, athletic, and watch her run around the tennis court with her breast poked all out and sure as shit stank, that flat booty and them big ass titties was running around that tennis court trying to flaunt what she had. But no baby, daddy didn't want you or Luann. And Luann asked that man, was he ever thinking about dating or was he looking for love and today could have been his lucky day? He said, no, I don't think today's my day. Bitch, Luann looked so goddamn embarrassed and I shouted. I don't know if it was the language barrier or if Fabio purposely shaded her ass, but that shit was funny as hell. Tinsley and Leah talking about Sonja, always talking about the life she used to have. And let me tell you something. I got a take on people talking about what they used to have. It take me and my friend Tanya Chavis, aka Pretty Plates, the caterer y'all always hear me talk about on Instagram, Pretty with an I, P-R-E-T-T-I, Pretty Plates for all your catering and food needs if you're in the Atlanta and surrounding area. It take us to talk about what somebody used to have. See, I'm from Miami. I was born in 83, but came up in the 90s. Where drug dealers, girlfriends, and wives was the thing to be. They had all the jewelry, all the Gucci, the Prada, the Fendi, the Dolce & Gabbana, the BC, the BG. They had it all, honey. and everybody aspired to be them. Now when you see them bitches in 2020, they wear Massimo out of Target, Ashley Stewart, and Lane Bryant, and they always want to pull people down to the side with a twinkle in their eye and talk about what they used to have. And it is the most depressing story, because when I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, they taught me how to be smart, daughter. They taught me how to be smart. And one thing about it, I said to myself, looking at these women, I'm never gonna be the type of bitch talking about what I used to have. Bitch, if I had it then, I'm gonna have twice as much now. That's just the way it is. And if I was smart enough to get it then, whether I got it by hook or crook, I'm gonna double it, quadruple it, multiply that bitch. Now I ain't gonna never tell no story about what I used to have. And Sonja, you really need to stop, sweetie, because you look pathetic talking about what you used to have, including that damn last name, which you used to have, because that ain't your real last name, but we'll talk about that later. The girls got mad because Ramona, hold on, before I get on Ramona, one thing I want to say, Dorinda, you and that Sesame Street Big Bird aesthetic you give, whoever your glam squad is, they did that, bitch, because you look good in your confessionals. That new look with that shortcut, it looks good on you, mama. Fierce. Fierce in a 1, 2, 3 ABC Big Bird Sesame Street kind of way. Go in and let have. Ramona barking orders at the girls. The girls say, who in charge of the girls? Is Ramona in charge of the girls? Is Ramona in charge of the girls? Quiet as it's kept from day one. I think Ramona has always been in charge of the girls. But the girls just don't know that. And they say they don't appreciate being invited to Ramona's house and being made to work. Ramona was out there cooking on the grill. Fish don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Neither do hamburgers, bitch. Unless Sonja don't hurry up and get her ass up and get Ramona that cutting board. Everybody had an attitude about Ramona barking orders. And I feel like when Ramona get a little piece of wine in her or a little piece of pill, Ramona give me that she on pills or that she sniff glue. One of the two. You know, she old school party girl. Nevertheless, when Ramona get that tunnel vision, she get on that wine and them pills, she get to acting crazy. And here's the gag. I normally don't support crazy, but when it comes to Ramona, I think I'm here for it. But the girls, they were not having Ramona barking orders at that lunch. So at the lunch, they sit down and start talking about everybody sharing something vulnerable about themselves, like they did in the previous episode. I must say, I am proud of Luann, who has been to rehab for alcohol. She shared that yesterday was very hard for me drinking, considering not drinking, considering the fact that everybody was drinking. I wanted to have a drink. And here's the thing that I want to say, right? I feel like as a friend group, if we know that one of our friends is struggling with an alcohol problem, we should make it a point to lessen our celebratory activities being focused around alcohol and how much alcohol we consume in front of her. Like, instead of wine glasses, maybe let's use solo cups. Let's not have the bottles on the table. And let's not drink to the point where we're getting tipsy and buzzed and she's super sober, because it does suck and does make her feel like a thumb where everybody else is running with the herd. But shouts out to Luann for just keeping it 100% honest. Now, is it me? Or was Fabio the dog groomer fine as fuck? But I'm here to tell y'all something about the way they make reality TV. You cannot convince me that fine ass half English speaking man was a goddamn dog groomer. Let me tell it, he was a model. Okay? Let me tell it, the old man was a dog groomer, the young man was a model. You see how quickly he jumped into his OnlyFans rent boy phase and became a masseuse. And I'm going to tell y'all something else that was worse about him lying being a dog groomer. Him washing that goddamn dog in the kitchen sink. Let me tell you something. White people, because a black person would have kicked the dog groomer ass had they even walked towards the kitchen. Quiet as kept. Black people don't even let black people that own dogs don't even let their dogs in their kitchen. Kitchens is made for washing greens and babies. The only living, breathing thing that a black person is letting in their kitchen sink is a baby. Now, based on how you was raised, some of y'all babies is just as nasty as y'all dogs. But you better trust and believe, ain't no black person letting no dog get washed in no kitchen sink. All my black people, please drop down in the comments and let these people know where your dog supposed to get washed at. Bitch, in the tub. Okay? The tub is where black people put things of a germy nature. The tub or outside with the water hose. The tub or the driveway. The tub or the driveway. But that dog damn sure wouldn't have been in the kitchen sink. Okay, that is made for greens, soaking greens, and babies. That's it. I was like, ooh, bitch, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. It's a $30 million house. I had whatever the fuck kind of house it is. See, Luann, you left for the wrong damn reason. Your ass around there left because it smelled musty, and you left because you saw a spider, bitch. I would have left the moment I saw that nasty ass dog in the damn sink. And she ain't just started doing that. She been washing dogs in that damn sink. Oh, nasty ass. You're nasty. What would Juanita Bynum say? That guy was massaging Luann, honey. She wanted to get laid. That was all the more reason why she should have kept that private suite. You saw how Luann was looking back, talking about, ooh, do you make house calls? You'll be getting a lot of calls after this. Somebody, ooh, Luann, you want your box beat? Let me stop while I'm ahead. So the girls want to have a ladies' night outside, and Ramona's friend Jack show up. Why do I get the impression that Ramona don't fuck everybody in the damn Hamptons? When she went to describing Jack, is it me or she went to say a little more than she stopped herself? You don't fuck Jack, Ramona. You don't did that before. You tried to play it all quiet as it's kept though. Luann, you about fucked him too. That man walked up to you. Now, Luann, you know you had a drinking problem. You about done fucked his ass too with that geriatric Brandy Glanville puss, girl. Don't try to pull it. And let me tell y'all something. Just as what's almost nastier than them washing that damn dog in the sink is Sonja licking that damn dildo. Now, I got a question. Whose dildo was that? Was that a fresh dildo fresh out the pipe? Or was that a dildo fresh out of somebody's suitcase? And if it was fresh out of somebody's suitcase, then more than likely it was fresh out of somebody's ass. And Sonja, you a new type of nasty and a new type of drunk. You riding there kissing that nasty ass dildo. So Leah and Tinsley get naked in the pool. I love Leah. I love Tinsley. I love the fact that Leah is so free. I wish that Bethany was still here because her and Leah probably would have a whole lot of fun together. And I love Leah even more because she saw them tiki torches and tried to put that champagne on them to put them out. For those of you guys who don't know the significance of that, she says she don't like tiki torches because it was a play on what those college frat boys did, those white MAGA, Make America Great guys did in North Carolina with the tiki torches marching through the street, and they ran over that poor white girl with their car and killed her. Tinsley didn't know what the fuck was going on, and Leah was like, girl, you don't watch the news? You gotta watch the news. Ramona drunk ass done got to start and shit. She in the house and gonna tell Dorinda that her man be getting phone numbers down to the bar with the rich cars because he's still looking for his forever. Ramona, you are one messy ass friend. I have told y'all a long time ago, y'all got the word loyalty misconstrued. Loyalty don't always mean you tell your friend everything. If you know your friend fragile, it is your job to protect your friend. And if the information is not detrimental to their health and not to their life, it is useless information. Ramona, you damn sure don't embarrass your girlfriend on camera or in a house full of other people. You pull her to the side and tell her something like that. So Sonja comes outside with her drunk ass and jump right on in the pool with the girls. That was fun. I love the fact that Sonja can have fun. What I did not like is when they started throwing them goddamn tiki torches and almost set Ramona's damn house on fire. I was thinking to myself, 911 emergency, extinguish the community. They almost set that woman's house on fire, especially when they threw them tiki torches in them damn bushes. And then here come Luann coming outside. They asked her to get naked. She said no and went back in a true Luann fashion and told them what the girls was outside doing. The girls come in. The girls come in for a bit, and here come Leah with that soggy tit. Them titties wasn't saggy, they were soggy. But you know what, Leah? I'm not going to body shame you. I appreciate you for being natural and not being plucked and pulled and pumped and pushed and tugged in every direction except up. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to embrace natural beauty. And Dorinda said these women in here ain't even seen a midriff in over 20 years, yet alone some titties. But Leah look real good. Let me tell you something. Leah, you better love yourself. What you got going on ain't nothing that a little push-up bra can't take care of. Ramona leaves the party and goes to her friend's house. I'm not even mad with Ramona for doing that. What I'm mad about is Ramona leaving Sonja unsupervised and Sonja in there hollering she is a Morgan. Sonja, you are not a Morgan, and Tinsley, you are not a Mortimer. Now, I get why you do it, because the last name is social currency, honey. I get it. But the reason why I say neither one of you are Mortimers or Morgans is because y'all say it in an attempt to garner and have all the social status conferred upon you that comes with the name. Y'all ain't part of the people family no more, and I'm sure the way your ass acting Sonja drunk, I'm surprised some people ain't sent you a cease and desist letter to stop using their damn name on this TV and running their family brand through the mud. But I'm gonna tell you who I'm even more mad with. Just when I thought Sonja licking that dildo took the cake, Leah, you being squatted down in between Sonja wiping her granny puss in the bathroom peeing is a new kind of nasty. If that's the alternative to washing the dog in the sink, by all means, bathe the dog in the sink. I know y'all love on each other, but I never love a bitch enough to squat down between her legs while she wiping any orifice of her damn body. Y'all left Ramona house nasty as hell. Now I'm with Dineva. Dineva say, bitch, every time y'all come to my house, y'all don't have to clean up nothing. I don't invite people to my house and expect them to clean. And I'm with Dineva, but the gag is, bitch, y'all left that lady house nasty. I mean, at a minimum, y'all could have threw the damn dishes away. She got money. She could have bought some more. I'd have put them shits in a goddamn not a Ziploc bag, but a goddamn hefty bag and called it a damn night, or pretended I was drunk and put them shits in the cabinet and closed them if you didn't feel like wrenching them off and putting them in the dishwasher. Y'all left that lady house nasty as hell. And when she confronted y'all about it, Leah gonna try to take up and act all nice about it, because she knew she had almost set that lady house on fire. Her backyard was a mess. And shouts out to Leah for the 1990s Janet Jackson baggy jeans, shirt tied up tees she was giving us. She was giving us effortless 90 goddess, and I loved it. Y'all, that was the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Welcome them to the Funky Bunch. I love all this newness. And speaking of newness, if any of you guys have seen my video earlier today with my interview with Coach Stormy Wellington, I am now selling TLC products, the CBD, Lasso Tea, Nutriverse, so on and so forth. And I told y'all that I'm not going to be one of those that's trying to push products on y'all and do a hard sell. I'm just going to be very transparent with you. My link went live today at 2 p.m. It is now 10:57. Thus far, I have made $167 today. You can see it for yourself. If I make $167 a day for a month, that's an additional $4,800 added to my household monthly. I'm not one of those that's trying to make $80,000 a week and $90,000 a week, and I'm not going to make no claims that you can. What I'm here to tell you is this coronavirus has showed us that we all need some extra income. We all need diversification of our income, and a little extra ain't never hurt nobody. Listen, even if you make $50 a day or $20 a day, at the end of the month, it's more than what you had, and even better, I don't have to wait till the end of the month to get this money. If my money is funny and I want to go out to eat tomorrow, guess what? This company pays out daily. That $160 that I made today can be in my account tomorrow by 11 a.m. So that's the real gag. The link is in the box. I urge you guys to join the Funky Bunch. Take this journey with me. Make this money with me. Everybody else is out there getting rich. It's time we get our piece of the pie too. Plus, the products are quality products. There's a whole array of products that you can use, so you don't have to settle on the tea. If you ain't trying to weight loss and detoxify, they got toothpaste. They got all kind of stuff for your health and wellness needs. I urge you to join. And for those of you guys who are still somewhat skeptical, you can buy a sample pack of tea for as low as $4.99. The link is in the description box. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all at the bank cashing Trump checks, bitch. And I'm out. Bye.